This ladder belonged to my great-great-granddaddy. It's been in the family ever since.
Hi, my name's Earl Smiley. My family have repaired and maintained playgrounds and recreational areas in this town for the last 80 years. Most folks don't think twice about who takes care of this stuff, but I see it as a calling. I get a whiff of that gravel, and it's better than coffee in the morning. I just come alive.
The swings, potential death traps. If you don't keep them up, that is. You gotta check these links, you gotta oil these bolts every week. You get a kid out here, fall off, skin their knee, it goes septic, and you got a death on your hands. And you don't want that on your conscience neither, do you? No, sir. No, sirree. I got your slide lube, rocking horsey tension spring, seesaw balance and tune, and I checked your urea levels in the sandbox. They're okay for now, but you might want to keep your eye on it, all right? Now, here's your total. And one more thing. Would you mind filling out this comment card? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Lots of people think this is hard work, but for me, it's easy money.
Arlene! Time to get up, honey!
I told you to call me Ishtar! God, I hate you!
That's Arlene, my daughter. She's going to inherit the business when I retire, just like I inherited it from my daddy after the accident. Well, we don't talk too much about that anymore.
Oh, Earl's great. All the parents love him and he's wonderful with the kids. And before him, this park was a mess. There were rubbers and cigarette butts and crack needles.
I said get off the swings now!
Before Earl, everything was in really bad shape. I mean, the merry-go-round was sticking half the time, and the slides were so filthy our kids were coming home with rust in their clothes. Well, one of the neighborhood moms saw Earl's ad in the newspaper, and we decided to give him a try. He's been with our neighborhood association ever since. Now, some people balk at his prices, but, I mean, have you ever seen a shinier slide in your life?
I said off!
No, Arlene! Arlene! No! Get back in the van, sweetheart! A treed cat is what we call it when a client gets stuck atop a structure and can't get down by themselves. Oh, it's usually just an adventurous kid. But it don't help when a panicked mom can't handle the situation.
Bet it's Squirrel Boy.
Oh, Mike, not again.
I'm not coming down this time.
Well, are the squirrels bothering you again?
Yeah, this time they want my toaster.
Your what?
My toaster.
Oh, Arlene, go get the ladder.
How about I get the gun?
Arlene! All right, Mike. I told you if you did this again, I'm gonna have to write you up. Sorry it's gonna cost you this time. Sure, the money's great, but what it all comes down to is love of the kids. That's why my family's been doing this for so long. Generation after generation. We've been around since wood swings. Then came the metal years. Now it's all gone plastic. Call me sentimental, but I like them wood swings. Yeah, that metal and plastic, you can have it.
Last year, Earl went on vacation to Europe for a month, and he had his assistant come in and substitute for him. He did all right, but... Honey, get away from the bottom of that slide. You'll get hit. Thank you. Anyway, he did an all right job, but Earl does all the little things, like he'll rake the wood chips, and he makes sure that little duck doesn't squeak, and he rotates the tire swings every Tuesday. Pumpkin! Stop hitting your brother with that stick. Stop it. Thank you. Actually, I'm a little worried what's going to happen when Earl retires next year and his daughter Earlene takes over for him. I mean, she's a sweet enough girl and all, but fuck me raw.
Some days is longer than others, but that's when the money makes up for it. Yeah, it ain't bad with my current salary, You know, of course, I get to sell anything I find online. Yeah, I find all kinds of things out there. Game Boys, skateboards, jewelry, and of course, Pokemon cards. Them things is gold. Found a glass eye one time. Can't sell that on eBay.
When it comes right down to it, it's all about seeing the joy on their faces. If I wasn't making them happy, there would be no point in getting up in the morning. As long as there's one kid in this town who wants to play on the swing set, the Smileys will be on the job. Because that's what it's all about, the kids. Well, that and the beach house in Barbados.